And so I've gathered a lot of these teachings about ancestry, about future ancestry, many from Anishinaabe, from Cree, and from Blackfoot teachings and elders. However, anywhere I've gone, and I've traveled a lot in the world, anywhere I've gone, Indigenous communities have held these notions of ancestry and these teachings of walking a good path. And I think that this is a lens that really helps me connect to Earth, and that really helps me connect to my work, because as a future ancestor, my work and everything I do begins and ends with climate justice. So if I think about climate action, it can't be equitable and it can't be sustainable without climate justice. And I think this is so important when we talk about reconciliation, because this is such a big piece. The physical consequences of environment and climate change, they can't be removed from the social and political implications and causes, because so often the causes of the racial injustice and inequities that we're seeing in society, that we are seeing played out, are the same injustices and systems that are impacting and destroying our Earth. So to do climate action is not enough. We need climate justice to bring in that space, and that's how I really understand and connect my work to the land as an anti-racism educator, as an advocate in our communities. And to do climate action on Indigenous lands means you must center Indigenous peoples' knowledge systems and sovereignty. So if we're doing that through our climate action, if we're making sure our climate action results in climate justice, we are taking steps towards reconciliation, however we want to define that. But it's so important to recognize, and that too, even if you're doing, say, gender justice work, climate justice is a part of that work. And I think that understanding how all of these play into part, how the rape and destruction of our land is deeply connected to the rape and destruction of our women and LGBTQ2S+ people. I think it's really important that we need to recognize those connections, because when we're able to connect our social and racial justice work to our connection to the land, to climate justice, to environmental justice, we're able to solidify and move forward in more effective and more honorable ways.